Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the South Florida Bulls taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Army's offense takes the field. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
They're going to run it. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. At the 45, on his way. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. A little screen to the running back. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And the Black Knights are flying down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shakes off the tackler. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Black Knights have taken it inside the 20. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Using his feet to buy time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They've just kept moving the ball forward. This will be the 12th play of the drive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
What a nice job by the offense. 1st drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the USF Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Bulls in the hurry up. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Looking to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Dialing up a second down pass play. Dumps it off in the flats. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Got his man on the outside. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. From the gun. Wants to pass. And that pass intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The AT unit on the field. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Air Force is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Charlotte. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's right on target. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Now they'll run the draw. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Hands it off. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Quick tempo here for the offense. They go to the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
First down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Buys a little time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, South Florida.
USF.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's there to make the stop.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you can really get dangerous in this ballgame.
Snap it to the back. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On second down, wants to throw it. Got his man downfield. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Black Knights! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They get to him as he throws. It's complete. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got his man. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Coming after it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They're bringing heat. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, USF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 18.
So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Mighty Stadium.
And the Black Knights will kick it away to start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Discards a man. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. He's looking for a man on second down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Goes to the option. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be looking to run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Trying to get to it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. The Bulls want to move quickly. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you've got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides, but you got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And that pass picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He finds a soft spot in the middle, and he'll be brought down. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Give to the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go right back to him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. And the Black Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Army! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
That's when the defense would like to have back. They would have wished the quarterback pitched that football, but instead, they took the wrong guy away and made it an easy decision for the QB.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. From the gun, looking for a man. Sweet grab in the end zone for the 2. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Bulls are in the hurry up.
2nd down.
Right back to it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Finds his tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Bulls send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it. Oh, look out. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Black Knights. And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UAB is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 28 over Western Kentucky.
He's got an open man.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, going up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
USF.
A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. They'll go to the counter. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Pocket starts to collapse. Running with power. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Black Knights have this offense rolling. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Got him downfield. Flying out to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Army! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away.
South Florida, 28.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to pass it on second down. Using the quick game. Tackle is made after the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He's looking to throw it. The sure hands, it's Charles.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Flips it out in the flat. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Unloads it left. It's caught. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Black Knights are marching down the field. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Here they come on 2nd down, trying to put this game away. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes his connection. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Brings up second down.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Caught close to the marker, it's Charles.
Second down penalty.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Caught. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Good enough for a first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads it downfield. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On second down, looking again to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.